Welcome to 284 Media. I am your host, Kamal Haines, and today we will be speaking about the upcoming VG55 Gospel Concert on Virgin Gorda. Well, we have some committee members, Bishop Paul Ricketts, Mrs. Tashana Leonard, and Miss Princess London to spread all the details regarding that upcoming concert. We get to all those details right after a quick commercial break.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second. Super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI, CCT Fire, and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang-gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Well, welcome back, viewers. As promised, I have with me Bishop Ricketts, Mrs. Leonard, and Miss London here to speak about the upcoming VG55 Gospel Concert. Welcome to 284 Media.
Thank you.
I believe this is my first time interviewing all three of you guys. Mm-hmm. So we'll get straight into the nitty-gritty. As you are here about the VG Gospel Festival, Gospel Concert, we'll start with you, Bishop Ricketts. What could the public expect about this first annual event?
Although it's our first annual event, we have been trying to have this concert now for a while, where over the Easter weekend, basically the churches come together and just celebrate Christ. In fact, this is, in terms of Christianity, this is it. This weekend is what we live for and preach for. The resurrection of Christ, a reminder to us that we would be resurrected also too.
Mm-hmm. And as you said, you guys have been trying to get this event hosted for a while, and it's finally come together. You know, what would have been the missing particles that would have finally gotten you guys here to this point?
Anything good. Finance. Over the years, we have had small little pieces of this here and there. This wouldn't be the first year that we're having it, but we, in terms of this scale that we're going to have it this year, in which, several of the churches, along with some of the churches from Tortola, coming together to just have this mass celebration. This is the first year, and we're excited about it. Yeah. We're excited about it.
And as you said, a number of the churches on Virgin Gorda and Tortola are all coming together to be a part of this big event. Speak about that in itself, because we do know from time to time, sometimes, it's easy to get for one organization to basically organize something, but getting so many persons and so many different entities involved, I'm sure that probably in terms of the logistics behind that probably would have been a difficult task.
I want to brag about Virgin Gorda being a unique place in terms of the British Virgin Islands. Even after the storm, we can see that Virgin Gorda folks came together early. By the time the government got there, we were already organized and ready to roll in terms of starting the cleanup and so forth. The similar thing happened within the church realm. Now, I'm not going to stay and paint a perfect picture as if we are always together. But for the most part, most of the churches in Virgin Gorda, we do our best to work together and to function together. We understand this. We might have different labels, but the truth is we are serving the same master. The bottom line is we are working for the same boss. And so we come together to celebrate. So it's not really about New Testament or about Baptist or about Methodist. It's the churches coming together to have this one massive celebration.
Okay. And as you said, this will be the first annual, so I'm obviously sure that your plans to have it to be a staunch event, to be part of this Easter activities when it comes to churches and the BVI going forward. I want you to speak about that as well.
Well, we're hoping so. Our intention is to watch this grow and explode to the place where people want to come out to it, because it's not just a church event. It's well coordinated, wonderfully put together in terms of the persons who are going to be doing the different things. So this is not just, a few people coming together and just trying to, no, we want the Spirit of Excellence to really shine with this concert. We are celebrating Christ. Christ is it. There's no other it apart from him. So we want this to be the biggest and the best. That's our intention.
Amen.
Okay. Excellent. And Ms. Lonham told you're going to speak about some of the events in terms of the activities. What kind of persons that are going to show up there on March 29th expect as it relates to the set of activities in store?
Right, so several churches are coming together to celebrate Jesus. We have churches on Virgin Gorda, we have churches in Tortola. Right here in Tortola, we have New Testament, we have Transformation Church. In VG, we have Emmanuel Baptist, we have Holiness, we have several churches. And one thing I'm very excited about is this piece that we're putting together. It's a combined piece with churches from Tortola and VG, and we've been practicing night after night after night, working together to get this piece done. And let me tell you, it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. Like even in practice at the end of rehearsals, we are so excited with the anticipation of how good it's going to be. So that is one thing I'm looking forward to. I'm also just looking forward to celebrating with everyone the resurrection of God.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you talked about peace, but you didn't reveal in terms of detail what type of piece it is. Is it a musical piece? Is it an artistic piece? What can you just speak
Yeah, it's a dance piece. But within that piece, we have several different types of dancing. But yeah, so we're dancing to this song called Rend the Heavens. Yeah, it's going to be great. You'll have to come to see it to experience it.
So I'm sure that will be the main attraction as it pertains to the set of activities. What else can people expect as it relates to this event too as well? Because I'm sure there will be a session of worship, etc., and some other activities, probably some singing or some different stuff prepared. What are some of the other stuff you guys have on your agenda?
Well, let me say one thing. The main attraction is Jesus. So yes, it is going to be a grand piece, but the main attraction is Jesus. We have dancing, but then we also have some people who would be ministering in worship. So they would be singing. And that's what we have this year, dancing and singing.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. And in terms of, the venue and the dates and times, told Mrs. Leonard, can you share that information with the viewing public?
Right, so VG55 will be held at the Jeffrey Caines Arena in Virgin Gorda, better known as the basketball court, right up there near Copper Mine entrance there. It will be $15 for adults and $10 for children. The adult tickets you can get at the churches in Tortola and on Virgin Gorda. And at the gate, you will pay for the children. Yes, it's going to be at 7 p.m. on the 29th of March of this year.
Okay.
That's Good Friday.
From 7 p.m. Good Friday. And in terms of, I'm sure, are there any special arrangements with the ferry service for those persons on Tortola to get over here?
Yes. So there's a special, those who are coming, normally once you have a group, the people pay $25 for the adults. I think it's 15 for children. All right. So there's a special way that is concerned. And we have worked that out already, and we have spoken to Miss George about it, and yes, ready to go.
Okay, excellent. So come March 29th, it's all about the VG55 Gospel Concert. As you said, the main attraction is Jesus.
Yes.
What can you leave with the audience as it pertains to encouraging them to come out and support and also enjoy and be a part of the worship?
So let's probably just backtrack a little bit and say what VG55 really is. It's taken from 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 55, where Paul is writing and he declares, "O death, where is your sting? O grave, where is your victory?" And Paul is speaking so in reference to the fact that Jesus rose from the dead. And even as Christians, if we should die, we have no reason to be afraid because our resurrection is sure. So VG55 is really Virgin Gorda. In Christ, there is victory. And we want to understand whatever else we do as a nation and as a people, as wonderful as it might be and might come out, our true victory is in Jesus Christ. And so VG55 is about that. Letting Virgin Gorda and the British Virgin Islands by extension know that true victory comes from Jesus. So I am excited about that. I'm excited. You know, the whole Easter weekend, the word Good Friday is kind of oxymoron because we really think about it. Jesus suffered on Good Friday. But because that's not where it stopped, it ends there. The Sunday morning, the grave gave up its host, could not hold on to Jesus. So VG55 is about to celebrating that. Even in life, regardless of what trouble you might be going through or what strain might be over your life, that will not last. Friday doesn't last for anybody. Sunday is coming. And so we can celebrate that. You might be whipped on Friday, it's going to be all right on Sunday. You might be discarded, thrown away, light up on jail like Jesus, bled and died. But Sunday is a wonderful resurrection coming forth. And so for us, when we celebrate Easter, we don't get stuck on the Friday. We're looking forward to the Sunday morning and everything changes. And so I want to say to those of us, even those of you who are listening, not just for the concert, but if your life is in a bind right now, if things not working out, remember, it's only Friday. Sunday is coming, and you can look forward to a glorious resurrection.
Okay, excellent. And any final words you guys want to share, whether it be Miss London or Mrs. Leonard, as it pertains to the viewing public as well?
Just come out and help us celebrate Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. We're going to lift up Jesus. We're going to have a lot of fun, but it will also be a blessing to you. Like, I'm so sure of that. This is something you do not want to miss.
If you can really imagine, most of these churches, singular, when it comes to dance, you know, when you watch some of their dances, it's amazing. If you can imagine taking those amazing dancers from 7 or 8 churches and pulling them together, it's going to be like a dance convention.
Yes.
And it's not just dancing, but the singing. But I'm excited about what is going to happen in the dance section. Because in the dance section, we having people coming together to express themselves in different dances, different styles, but just one message: Jesus is alive. I'm excited.
Okay, excellent. Our viewers would have heard it from the VG55 Gospel Concert members in terms of the organizers. It's all about March 29th at 7 p.m. at the Jeffrey Caines Arena on Virgin Gorda. As you would have been encouraged to come out and support this event. It's the first of many to come, I'm told. So hopefully you guys come out. And as Miss London said, the main attraction is Jesus. So you guys should come out and support and also take part in the Easter festivities from collaboration, as we said, VG United, which would include a number of churches across Virgin Gorda as well as Tortola. I hope you enjoy the content. Until next time, I'm Kamal Haynes. Bye-bye.